If the golf ball were smooth, the air flowing closest to the surface of the ball would follow the flow of air around it, creating a detached airflow behind the ball.
As air flows around the smooth golf ball, it becomes detached. The air that's closest to the surface doesn't want to stick to the surface, it wants to stick to the fast-moving flow.
The detached flow causes a wake to form behind the ball, which creates a low-pressure zone. This zone is what causes drag.
Why golf balls have dimples is one of the most shocking secrets in golf. And without them, your drives would completely collapse. Today, we're exposing the insane science behind why golf balls have dimples, how they reduce drag, and why they make the ball fly farther. Subscribe for daily golf videos right here on YouTube. Golf Rewind. Let's get in.
It's one of the most recognizable designs in all of sports.
It's a small sphere, it's about 1.68 inches or larger, and it has a lot of valleys or dimples in the surface.
What makes the golf ball so unique is not just its small shape, but hundreds of small impressions or dimples on its surface. Steve Quintavala is an engineer in the Equipment Standards Department at the United States Golf Association. He says dimples are crucial to a golf ball's flight.
A golf ball has dimples to reduce wind resistance or aerodynamic drag. When you reduce it, you can make golf balls go a lot farther.
Early golfers using smooth golf balls realized that the more they used a ball, the farther it would go.
The reason for that they quickly discovered was that the surface gets scuffed and knocked about. They started figuring out, hey, we're going to put round impressions, round dimples in.
Yeah, one of the reasons why the golf ball has the dimple in the first place is because it kind of happened by accident. Players noticed that the old balls, the scratched out balls, were flying farther and straighter than the new ones. So the manufacturers of golf balls started putting dimples on them for that reason, kind of by accident.
The golf ball flies through the air. The airflow interacts with the surface of the ball and can greatly affect the amount of drag.
The wind is meeting the surface here and pushing against it and then wrapping around.
If the golf ball were smooth, the air flowing closest to the surface of the ball would follow the flow of air around it, creating a detached airflow behind the ball.
As air flows around the smooth golf ball, it becomes detached. The air that's closest to the surface doesn't want to stick to the surface, it wants to stick to the fast-moving flow.
The detached flow causes a wake to form behind the ball, which creates a low-pressure zone. This zone is what causes drag.
And that's almost like a vacuum. That's sucking the ball back and slowing it down in the face of the wind.
I personally have never seen a round golf ball. Have you ever seen a round golf ball? I'm curious if I was to play a round golf ball on the course, how it would interact with the air and the wind and the loft and all of that trajectory, the spin. I've never seen a round golf ball.
Adding dimples to the ball changes how the air flows over it. As the air travels over one of the dimples, a tiny pocket of turbulence or air disturbance is created on the surface.
It tries to go in and then has a region where it's actually detached, but then by the time you get to the next dimple in the ball, it reattaches itself. And in the process of that detachment, reattachment, that's what creates the turbulence.
Instead of impeding the flight of the ball, these tiny pockets of turbulence allow the closer layer of air to travel tighter around it.
Because these dimples have caused some low-level turbulence, it's mixing the high-speed air from out here and bringing it close to the ball so that that flow can remain attached to the ball.
A more attached airflow creates a smaller wake, and thus a smaller low-pressure zone, which means less drag. Even this slight change can make a big difference.
A golf ball with dimples will go almost twice as far as a golf ball without.
The dimples also aid the flight of the ball by influencing the lift as the ball spins through the air. Lift force is a result of a concept in aerodynamics known as Bernoulli's principle. The principle states that as the speed of the airflow is increased, the pressure of the airflow on the ball is decreased, creating lift. The lift is pronounced due to the dimples on the ball, which measure only 0.15 of a millimeter. Though tested for their effect, the USGA does not regulate golf ball dimples.
You can have any number, you can have really any shape. What we measure.
I'm curious. I've always noticed golf balls to look like this with a very similar style of dimple. So I wonder if how much experimentation has been done with deeper dimples or different shapes of dimples. These kind of look like a hexagon. So I wonder if people have tried other shapes, but I would assume, as golf has progressed, that they've got it down to a science where this is the best outcome for the dimples.
Is the effects of dimples.
These effects are tested and measured at the USGA's 70-foot indoor test range in Far Hills, New Jersey. Golf balls are launched through a series of sensors at upwards of 190 miles per hour.
These infrared sensors that we have can minutely track the trajectory of the golf ball and do it with such precision that we can use computers to figure out how much aerodynamic lift and drag force each type of dimple pattern produces.
This video is about 10 years old, so I wonder if this is what Bryson DeChambeau grew up watching and studying, because now he has the science behind everything, behind his clubs, the face angle, even his swing. Like, there's so many little minute details when it comes to golf. And as the game progresses, every single aspect is getting closer and closer to perfection. So it's kind of cool to see, especially from guys like Bryson.
While dimple sizes, shapes, and effects may differ, they remain a crucial aspect of all golf ball designs.
All right, so there you have it. This is why golf balls have dimples and how they affect the flight of the ball. If the ball was smooth, it would cause too much drag, and with the dimples, it allows the ball to fly farther, straighter, more loft. And it was discovered kind of on a fluke by old golfers who realized that their old balls would fly farther than the new ones. So if you enjoyed this video, hit like, hit subscribe. We drop videos every single day, and we'll see you in the next one.